Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'd press the button and I'd miss just by a smidge. But anyway, I'm Boundy, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily lenormand card spread reading. And it's a beautiful day, even though the clouds are grey and it's looking a bit like it may rain. I love it. I love being alive. I love being able to share with you. And let's get into the cards. And I can hear the birds. It's beautiful. And other things in the kitchen. So, let's go across to the cards. Bring your psychic senses, your intuition, the gut feeling, all that stuff, and your connection with spirit over to let's see what the messages might be. And here we are. I've got to get my Apple Pencil out. We've got the regular, normal, what I use because they're my favourite, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti. They are beautiful, and we have the expanded edition, of course. I do have the deck that is the regular one, but I love using this for those extras. We don't have any of those in here this morning. What we have is card 25, the ring with the Ace of Clubs on it. That is our theme card today. We have the man, card 28, with the Ace of Hearts as our home space today. He was in the workspace yesterday, so he's taken a rest. Now we have in the workspace is card 21 with the 8 of clubs. Mountain as our work card today. Very intriguing. As I laid them down, I thought, oh, looks like a bit of work today, but is it? And here we have our wisdom of being unique is better than being perfect. And it is that imperfection that is perfect anyway, I think. And I love it. We are unique, each and every one of us. There it is. No, there it's not. No, look, let's put it down. Sometimes it'll focus, sometimes it won't. And I have pulled our oracle card from that deck. And we have Moonlit Mentor. And this is a pair of them. Isn't that gorgeous? For today, that's me and my twin. Oh, that's gorgeous. It looks like it. We're not identical. But that looks gorgeous. So guides you through the phases of life with grace and wisdom, encouraging growth and transformation, as we are always and continually learning and growing and being our unique self. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. Beautiful card. So we'll zoom into them and away we go. Whoops, a little bit too far. Let's realign so that they are central. Just move that one out the way a little. Here we go. Check the comments because I've noticed Fiona is here. Good morning, Ros Girly. And all around the globe, a good afternoon or a good evening. So lovely to have that. Thank you, Fiona. You know, I love having your presence here because I know that the numbers are going to be very quickly afterwards. Thank you very much. And as we can see, we've got 2 aces in the deck too. Card 25, the ring. As our theme, we've had it again recently, so there definitely is a bit of a trend that we're needing to be mindful of those promises and vows that we make to each other. So our words do matter. We do need to be thoughtful and mindful of them before we actually put them to voice, so that especially when we're exchanging them as a vow or a promise. And that can even be going to say, look, I promise to remember the milk on the way home from work, you know, that type of thing. They are small promises, but they're still something that we have let the other person know that we're going to do. That's in the doing factor. Okay, it's not quite as a biggie as you know, putting a ring on your finger when you promise to marry someone as an engagement ring or as the wedding ring. Even as a friendship ring, the eternity ring. There's all different purposes that we can use with the symbology of receiving and gifting rings, exchanging rings, okay? Because you don't have to actually get a one-for-one. It is something that comes from the heart when we share a ring, and it is given with that friendship, promise of continuing interaction, memories, remembering, that the sort of thing that you're not going to forget me because you're wearing my ring. It's that type of thing. And we all have different thoughts behind what rings we may wear. I don't wear a ring anymore because my fingers got too fat mainly, but for me they have tended to be in the way when I want to do things. So I'm not a jewellery person, but if you do wear a ring, you know for yourself what that meaning is for you as you put those rings on. And it is probably most especially the engagement, wedding and eternity ring sets that we may have. Anyway, just remember that it is that promise that we are putting into our day to day with other people. It is the cycle of no start, no finish. Okay, so even though this mandala at the back, you might choose some starting point, once it gets back to that return, there is as if there is no start or ending, okay? Because you just can't see it. It is that continuity, that never ending, that wonderful lasting essence in these rings. And I love that this is a ruby because I love red. I'm wearing red today because it's a special day. No, I mean it is, it's my birthday, but it's just that I love red. And that gorgeous glow that comes from the tip of this gem really does help to reinforce how special it is that we keep our promises. Okay, now let's check the numbers because I can see that Fiona has them up now. And here we go. It's a day number of 3 on the 3rd of September 2025. Isn't that interesting? A 3. And the numbers themselves, whoops, I went too quick. And the numbers themselves add up to a 3. Now, isn't that amazing? We had a double number of 2s yesterday. Now we've got the 3s today. Oh, I feel so special. It really is wonderful. Wow, it's going in sync with the last couple of days with the other double. Yes, and Fiona has pointed that out. And we have Sharon, happy birthday to you. Ros, and my wishes for happiness and joy. Thank you so much, Shaz. Lovely. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm a big 66 today. I love it. There's double numbers. So, isn't it wonderful? It's going to be a good day. And happy born day, Rosboundy girly. Thank you, Fiona. It is lovely to have the progression of life as we do. And Sharon, you have a new red lipstick also. Yes, that's right. You've got the beautiful red lipstick. It's the glossy something thingy. I know you told me what the name of it was, and it looks smashing. Lovely, lovely. Oh, whoops, I hit that one again. My finger's going crazy here. It's going crazy here, like you can tell. Now we're on to the mature man in the home space. Oh, and I've got things popping off again because I forgot to do airplane mode. Let's do that now. Can I do it? Oh, okay. On an iPad, it's not quite the same. Okie dokie. How do you do it on an iPad? Oh, okay. So the last update's done something different. You might hear a beep again. The mature man, I mean, doesn't he look absolutely smashing for what looks like to be a more aged person? Not oldie like me, but he's definitely over that 50 mark. 60. Would this depiction be of a bloke over 60? I don't know. Anyway, there's still life, still passions, still fitness and physicality and all that there is, but with this it is a wisdom behind it all as well. You can tell from the thoughtfulness in the face, that contemplation and whatever it is that is going through this guy's mind. 'Tis facing towards the future, bringing with him that is the experience of life to this point now. Okay, so we're looking at our masculine energies today and really bringing them into force, consciousness, awareness. There probably will be a more mature man evident in your day today, so take note and how they are there to help you through what you are experiencing today. So there may be some challenges you need some help with or advice, or that he is your partner or something like that, that's just going to be that rock of stability and thoughtfulness and different perspectives. So get whatever you're doing into action, because masculine is more that practical action. So if there's something that you've been wanting to do, I can't think of an example, but it sort of feels more like the crafting and gardening and that type of thing that is going to be part of the day-to-day, or a really good walk out in, well, if it's a beautiful day. I'm seeing more clouds coming over. You get the gist. So really feel that presence of the masculine around you today, because it's going to be important, because we may have a mountain or two that we're wanting to explore as we're in our work mode, out in nature mode. So there we go. And we've got Diane here. I'm just checking the comments again. So we've got Diane saying a happy birthday, darling lady. Thank you so much, Diane, and for being here. Thank you for sharing my day with me. And Sharon with the beautiful little emoji for the kissy hearts and stuff. Lovely, thank you. So with the mountain, what we've got is, it is a challenging card most of the time, and this is in our workspace. But when we remember that what we've got with our wisdom today, it is that, being unique is better than being perfect, right? But we are in our own environment or elsewhere, we are in presence within that realm as ourself, and all of our skills and attributes, characteristics, and understandings and our own wisdom, in whatever way that we are being present, we are able to tackle any challenge with that as our basis. Now, we've got the reindeer there, or the moose, or whatever you want to call that one. Perfect environment for the challenge of moving wherever you want to within this mountainscape. So if there's something that does look and feel to be in your way, you're still going to be able to get past it. And even if you feel that you haven't got the right skills and abilities, it is going to be within your range of abilities. You are going to be able to take that challenge to move the block, move the rocks, move around in a different way on that pathway. You are going to be able to climb if you need to. It's going to stretch your muscles. It's going to take you probably out of your comfort zone, so that you're learning and growing as you're reaching to that peak that you're needing to be on. It might only be the nearest one here, or you could almost be up to what is the top, the crest, the Everest, if you want. And think of the view once you get there. Think of what further possibilities you're going to have, each and every one of those peaks in this mountain range. Or you may just be there to help someone else do that and appreciate the view. It really is up to you how far you stretch yourself in this scenario today. Take the risk. It is sometimes about moving forward where you haven't moved, haven't known before. And it can be scary, but the thrill once you've achieved it, because you can, and safely. Okay, I'm getting that real feel of safety. Don't be frightened. Fear really just takes away from the wonderful experience of the adventure. So step forward one step at a time today in your workplace. Have that awareness of the mature male presence as well that may be there to be able to help you. He will be around, or it could be your inner masculine that's going to get you through whatever challenge there is through the day-to-day. Because honestly, there is that is the promise of being the best you that you can be. When you make that promise to yourself, when you've shared it with others, and helping each other as we move through life, okay? And it is a wonderful day today. Bring it forward as that next step for you in your learning and growth, and being more of you in your uniqueness. Okay, so that is where I'm at with that reading, the messages that we've received. Okay. So I just had to jot down a note while I remembered it. Okay, so there we go. That's our reading for today. So take it as you receive those little hints and aha moments. from the sign symbols you're going to receive through the day, not just from the cards, okay? It's all around us. And here we have Fiona saying, have a magical day, Rosboundy, and all around the globe, a good afternoon or a good evening. And Fiona's not feeling the best after being at hospital yesterday, but you're glad that you're off off to bed because you're feeling so off. Ashe. Healing energies to you, Fiona. Love and healing vibes through. There we go. Through to you as you heal, recover. Rest is best, isn't it? So I hope you feel better very soon. And thank you so much for your time in doing the numbers for us. Thank you. And Sharon saying, Fiona Ellis, love and healing to you as well. So you've got a lot of love being shared and healing vibes coming your way. Thank you so much for sharing. Now, as you move forward through your day today, keep being the best you that you can be. And love life, love and joy all the day. Namaste.